Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Shaw.
Well, good Friday morning. It's 10 minutes past the hour, and we're waking up to a pretty mild morning here on the high desert, headed for a pretty hot day. Average high for this date is 79. We're headed for the low 90s for a lot of us. So this is going to be a very, very warm day. Sunrise this morning at 5:23, a sunset this evening at 8:53, and we're looking at a day that starts out nice and just stays that way through the entire day. So morning commutes are going to be real easy. In fact, it almost doesn't matter what direction you're headed in the state of Oregon. We're in very good shape here this morning, including the Cascades. This will be a nice day to be up toward the high lakes as well. We are looking at some storm activity headed our way, and we'll come back to the northwest in a moment. Already very stormy along the Texas Gulf Coast through Louisiana, Mississippi, now pushing into Alabama. We also have some thunderstorms moving through the Chicago area this morning. Here on the west coast, we're in pretty good shape, but that's going to change fairly rapidly. You can't see it from this elevation, but there is a developing low pressure center that is to the north up in the Gulf of Alaska, and that is going to change everything fairly significantly. Right now, we're under a fairly mild airflow here. Consequently, we're looking at a lot of sunshine today, and we'll see some very warm temperatures. Now, over the next 24 hours, this airflow changes a little bit. That low pressure center drops into southern British Columbia. We get more of a northwesterly flow. It has a little more moisture in it, so Saturday we get some more clouds and we'll cool down a bit. Now, watch what happens on Sunday. This thing moves south and parks itself right over us, right over the Pacific Northwest. Consequently, a lot of moisture, a lot of cold air. Sunday will be the chilliest day that we've seen for quite a while. Right now, our future track model is in pretty good shape. We are looking at a day that is going to stay fairly clear and stay fairly hot. Morning thermometers aren't too bad. Most of us are in the low 40s to low 50s. It is 55 in Bend. Lapine is the chilly spot at 39. 62 in Warm Springs. Well, we're headed for a little bit of a breeze this afternoon as well. Right now we have some very light motion coming generally out of the south. All of that shifts and becomes a little more northwesterly as we get through the afternoon. And for a period, late afternoon to early evening, we have a chance of seeing some fairly gusty winds. But that will settle very nicely going into tonight. For Jefferson and Wasco County, most will be in the low 90s today. Crook County, you will see a few spots in the low 90s, others in the upper 80s. And for Deschutes County, pretty much the same thing. Upper elevations may be a little bit cooler, but still upper 80s to low 90s for just about all of us. Enjoy the next couple of days. This is going to switch on us, and since we're in drought conditions, we could use as much rain as we can get. Rain is likely for about midday Sunday through Monday morning, and from there we will see some clearing and some warming going through the middle of next week.